Hello, Impossible Production here, and we have an exciting news story for you. We've got Wolf News here, and our interviewee, Soloigi. How are you doing today, Sol?
Pretty good.
Pretty good?
Yeah.
What about you, Wolf News? Sol, you screwed me over, buddy.
Fine.
You're doing fine?
Uh-huh.
All right. Well, first question of the first question we're gonna start out with, Sol. Did you see the reaction video? It was clearly staged, but did you see the reaction video to the memes on Golden's channel?
No, I haven't yet.
Well, basically, what happened was Golden took Mario's "Oh hell no" phrase and put it on repeat with all the memes and stuff, right? Like with all the memes.
Yeah. I've seen that.
What was your reaction to that?
Honestly, I found it funny. It was hilarious.
Everybody found it funny. Even Mario found it funny. Payback.
Pretty much he deserved that, honestly, to get made fun of like that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna say whether or not he did, because I'm gonna try to give him the benefit of the doubt.
Honestly, I would.
So I'm
but
sorry.
The fact that they've continuously harassed me and shit like that when I've done really nothing to them. That's the only reason I'm not even.
Mario says he's gonna be doing a diss track about you here soon. What's your thoughts on that?
I mean, he can do it all he wants. I mean, it's just showing that I'm honestly the bigger man due to the fact I'm not actually like feeding into their little childish games. I've literally left them out of my mind unless people have asked me about it on stream or in parties.
Or right now.
But the fact, yeah, I mean, like right now, the fact that they're literally continuously saying shit and all that just shows that they're children, technically.
Yeah.
Honestly. It's like, I've left them out of this. They're also trying everything they can to get under my skin, but I honestly don't care. It's like, they can do whatever they want, but in the end, it's just going to come back and bite them. Not me, because I'm the one that's like, moved past it. I don't even care about them. They can do whatever they want at this point. I mean,
now, Mario says he's going to be having a special guest come on to his diss track. Who do you think that might be?
Oh, I know who it is.
Who is it, Tony?
Dynamic, possibly.
You see, that's what I thought out of recent studies that I have heard. Yeah. He didn't have green. That out of recent studies I heard, Mario apologized to Dynamic. So that's what I was figured. I was like, he must be bringing Dynamic into this. Which the other day I did hear Mario talking about Dynamic, which is in my other interview. What? But
honestly,
yeah, that's
Dynamic's no better. I mean,
yeah.
The fact that Mario's even like giving him another chance or anything like that. After, like, this just shows how much, like, he calls me a hypocrite, yet Superman himself starts so much drama. I mean, think about it this way. Dynamic literally called him the A-word, basically. On top of that, made fun of his family and shit like that. Yet Superman's giving him another chance when he stated, and I quote, he'll never give him another chance. Now, that in my mind, that's a hypocrite. Straight up. Like, Superman can't even be truthful anyway, because if you think about it, he could have easily avoided the whole fight by telling Ranger the truth, that the man actually started shit with me, but no, he sat there and let it go on. So honestly, he wanted to stop being friends with me, and he used that as a means to get the drama started, basically. And I know that. I've already had it confirmed, too.
I mean, I don't know much about what's currently going on because I honestly don't want to be part of it. But I do think these interviews will hopefully help people see the two basic sides of this situation that's going on currently.
Yeah. Honestly, the fact is, I've only stated things about them when people have asked me about them. But them, on the other hand, they're not only sullying my name, they're spreading rumors about me, and on top of that, have literally non-stop talk shit about me in their Discord channel, made fun of my appearance, everything. So I want to ask everybody who watches this video, who's really in the wrong?
Both. I'm sorry, that's just me being an ass. I mean, like,
I know.
I do gotta say, I do believe it's both, because you guys both are in the wrong, because Mario's coming back and he's just like, oh, you're Solo Luigi, you're a bad person and all. And then there's literally other people coming in and being like, hey, you're bad. And I feel like some people are trying to, like, I'm not going to name names, but I do feel like some people are trying to draw others in to the bullshit, and I don't agree with it, I guess you could say.
Yeah. I actually completely agree with that one.
I mean, I'm not going to name names. I could say that there might be someone on each side trying to pull people into this bullshit, and I don't agree with it. But anyways, any questions from Wolf News? You got any questions for the interviewer? No? Are you sure?
Yes.
Come up with a question. Or might I ask you some questions, Wolf News?
I don't have questions.
All right. Well, I'm gonna ask you some questions. Wolf News. What's your point of view on this?
The drama between Super and Soul.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell is Super doing with his life?
Exactly.
Now, what do you mean by that?
Because none of this is getting any of them nowhere.
Okay. Would you have any advice for Superman if you could give it to him right now?
Stop.
Stop? Do you think other people have tried to tell him to stop?
No, because everyone's on his side.
I have tried.
Hating Sword.
I've tried to tell him to stop. Me and Golden have both tried to tell him not to do it, because it'd be a waste of time.
Really is. I mean, honestly, they can drop the diss track if they want. It's kind of funny to me because I honestly don't care. I really don't. It's over and done with in my mind.
I mean, I don't necessarily think, oh my god, slowly you got screwed over, buddy. I'm sorry.
I know, I just got freaking draw sixth.
But I don't really necessarily agree with anybody's tactics on either side. I mean, like, I do technically agree with yours because you're just letting it die down, and I agree with that. He's letting it die down. Let the situation just die, because it's not really the right situation where anybody's in the right. Because like I've said time and time again, I don't necessarily believe anybody in this argument's in the right, because you've done wrong things and so has he, and neither, like,
I'll admit I've done wrong things.
I'm just gonna say Mario won't admit he's in the wrong, because he's like,
and that's actually a real
in the interview that I'm going to be posting before this video, he doesn't really acknowledge that he is truthfully in the wrong.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm sitting here, I'm admitting I'm in the wrong.
Yeah.
Like,
which is good.
Him, on the other hand, he won't do it. That's the kind of person he is. He don't want to admit when he's wrong. He wants everything to be his way. He wants to always be right. That's just the kind of person he really is.
And that's because people hold themselves higher in their perspective, which is not what I believe in doing. It's not really the best decision in the world to do, because it's not really making you a better person. It's holding yourself higher than what you actually are.
Yep.
like, you never walk around hearing me say, hey, you did something wrong and I'm always right. Like, I don't go around doing that because it's not what I do. It's not how I act.
It's not freaking... It's not good to do that kind of shit to people.
And I would never agree with doing it because it's not really the best decision ever to do. It's not I don't believe it's morally right. I mean, I had this conversation with Mario. What are his morals, and why is his morals like that? And I deliberately asked him, does he have morals? And he said yes. And I said, okay, then why don't you follow your morals? Because I sat there and I was like, because recent research has said that he was talking shit about you behind your back, and I was like, okay, would you morally like it if I did that to you? And you never did anything to me? He said no, and I said, okay, then why Duke the Soul? And he tried to fucking justify it, and I told him he couldn't justify it. That's bullying, and bullying in today's society is not really justifiable whatsoever.
That's actually true. And I mean...
I know it's actually
true.
Like
I said before, that's literally the kind of person he really is.
I mean, it's not the fact that he's a bad person, he just doesn't know when to quit.
No, that's not what I mean.
Yeah,
that's not what I mean.
Yeah, I know, you never said he was a bad person. I'm just saying, like, he doesn't know when to quit, and that's the problem, is people just don't know when to quit.
He's actually wrong, when he's truly wrong.
Yeah, that's just, like, that's part of the problem, is people don't know when to quit, and that's what's gonna be what tears apart America these days, is because people don't know how to quit, and it's just, that's what's gonna be it, is people don't know how to quit.
And yes, I agree with that completely. It's like,
I mean, Mario, I actually tried to talk Mario out of doing this, because I don't think it's okay to do this. I don't think that out of all the times he's done it, he's actually been successful. And even Golden said that this is like a fucking child's game, because he still believes it's cool and stuff. Like, you know, that's what Golden says. I asked Golden what his opinion on this was, and he said that it's basically done and over with. It needs to not even be done whatsoever. But I actually agree. It just shouldn't be done. It should be skipped over. But wow.
And that's what I've been saying this whole time, by the way.
Yeah.
Like,
and I've been listening.
Leave it alone. And I just gave him the win.
Yeah. I mean, it's whatever, I guess, but I don't really necessarily, I don't agree with
either side.
Yeah, I don't really agree with either side, because both sides I could say, are in the wrong.
Like I said,
and it's not really fair.
Actually.
Yeah.
I'll admit I'm in the wrong. I know I'm in the wrong. However, the difference between that is the fact that, like, I'm actually able to admit it, and Super won't admit it. And that's the only real difference between it.
I mean, I'm going to go ahead and also ask this question. So, let's say you were doing a diss track, but the person you were doing a diss track on had left you alone for a while. Would you still do the diss track?
No, I wouldn't.
Why is that?
Because if it's done and over with, why keep stirring it back up? That's the question. Like, why stir the pot whenever it's done boiling, basically?
Yeah. Why stir the pot when it's done cooking?
Yeah.
Which is understandable. It's not really a fair way to do things. But I'm not saying everybody has to be fair.
It's literally only bringing up more drama.
It's just the way people go, I guess.
Yeah.
Because sometimes people just don't know how to handle things. Golden Industries could not be here today because he was not online. Yeah. Impossible Production will be coming out with a song called Teen Ranger. Knockoff version of Teen Titans, and I don't know when it will be coming out, but I do know that it is in the works because I'm the only one making it. Yeah.
I actually want to see this whenever you make it, though.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna be making it. This is just what I'm gonna be doing, and after I do Ranger, obviously Soul's next.